Hi, Sarah and Lummy. How are you? Welcome to my live. What's up? What's up with you? Hello, sis, extra fluffy. How you feeling? Honey, I'm feeling a lot better since I took that toddy last night. How are you today, beautiful? Hey, the roommates. How are y'all? What's up, Rita? Girl. Now you know everybody talking, so good. I was trying to clean out my closet, and I went to Facebook. I said, let me go ahead and jump on YouTube and address this here. Mm-hmm. How everybody doing? What's up? What's up? Welcome to my live. Not average family. If you will hit the doorbell, which is the thumbs up as you on your way in. We got to talk about this. Read, girl, I'm finna give you the scoop. I'm finna give you the scoop on what they talking about. The roommate, she ain't did nothing. I'm finna address it. I'm finna address it. How's everyone doing? Hello, hello, hello. Some of y'all can see you might not have a little wrench by your name, but now you got one. I had to go put me some moderators up last night. Hit my doorbell. I got 6 people in the chat. I need for you to hit that thumbs up for me. What's up, Tiki and Nika? How are y'all doing, ladies? Y'all doing okay? Good to see y'all here. Okay, so I need to start talking because y'all already know. Jill Scott, this is an adult gun folks. So if you not 18 and up, children don't come up in here because it's gonna be real. Okay, so I went onto Facebook, which I hardly ever do. I logged on, and it's this meme going around about Jill. So I found the actual picture. In one of her concerts, she demonstrates doing fellatio. Now I hope all of us that are grown know what fellatio is. Okay, I hope we do. If not, but she demonstrates it. So the church people, Lord help them. Baby, they don't went in. This is a mess. She's at her concert, and this is a mess. This is vulgarity. This is nasty. What is going on? So then I went onto a YouTuber site community, and this girl had a thumbnail where she's got whipped cream, and they all going in on the girl about being nasty. And this thumbnail is distasteful. And why did you do this? Listen, people, especially church people. Number one, if you don't know, everyone knows I am an advocate for Jesus Christ. I'm all about salvation. When it come down, I will play about a lot of things. I don't argue religion. I don't try to pull anyone in. I'm real when it come down to my belief about Jesus Christ. I'm real because I know who has kept me. But at the end of the day, before you met salvation and was saved, you were not born holy. And if you got kids, them kids did not come to you like Mary gave birth to the baby Jesus through a virgin conception. Hey Tara, how you doing, honey? Um, what in the world? Why are people unrealistic? Hey Shirley, how are you? Hello to everyone coming in the chat. We're talking about Jill Scott. I'm trying to break this down. And I'm basically just trying to get the point and get you. I'm like Steve Harvey say, Christians. How y'all think these little Christians coming to the world? Come on now. It was distasteful. I can't believe she did that sexual oral act to a microphone. Maybe some of y'all need to go take lessons in y'all husbands. Stay at home. I got to look out the window to snow. I see it. Y'all know I'm real and raw, right? I'm gonna say once again, I love the Lord. I'm a total, hey Mel, how are you? I hate to miss anybody. Jill trying to get themselves up, but you know what, Mel, at the end of the day, my thing is, what in the world? People are overly judgmental when it comes to others. And guess what? The people that are judgmental when it comes to others, they doing worse in their bedrooms. Keep it 100. Quit acting like you a saint. For real. Quit it. I've had 3 children. I didn't get them because I was sitting there with my legs crossed talking about, I love the Lord. He heard my cry. Yes, Father, Mary, John. I had them spread. Come on. Keep it 100. Jill Scott is an artist. She's not just a singer. If you ever listen to a Jill Scott album, she spits poetry. If you listen to her Crown Royal, what about the drink Crown Royal? So she is an artist. She performed her art, and people are all over her on the internet. Get up off of her for real. Some of y'all that's up on her, y'all doing worse. Come on, come on, come on. We gonna keep it 100. What people, and it's basically the Christian community, because one woman was her comment was, "I'm blessed and highly favored," and I had to jump on and tell her what they got to do with this, with you being blessed and highly favored, because I know her personally. And I had to shut her down. You was blessed and highly favored when you got them 3 kids by that married man too. Yeah, I told her. You blessed and highly favored then too, but you got them 3 kids by that married man. Sit down somewhere with that judgmental stuff. Come on now. I could understand if she did this in an audience full of 12 and 13-year-old children, but her audience were all adults, and adults do what adults do. And let me put this out there. In no way am I saying go out and have sex. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is grown folks do what grown folks do. Quit acting like you don't do nothing and never have. And trying to jump onto someone else and degrade them because they're brave enough to do what you're scared to do. Some people are not comfortable when it comes down to sex. They're not comfortable when it comes down to publicly displaying who they are. And some are comfortable. And my thing is, get up off of Jill. It is what it is. Especially this church community. Some of y'all, I mean, I'm just saying, y'all, not for the people in the chat, but y'all know where I'm coming from with my country self. But come on, we're going to keep it all the way live. I've seen it. You go to church, and the deacon praying, and mother over there, and then deacon and mother leave, and they hooking up. But they want to act like they're not doing anything wrong. Then you want to try to figure out why you can't get people to come to church. Because you won't be real. You won't be real. For real. And I love people to be themselves. We don't have to see everything the same, but be comfortable. Be yourself. Hey, keeping up with the Joneses, how are you? Anyone that I've missed, say hello to. Hello, Sylvia W. I've been running my mouth. Hello to everyone. Because I feel so bad when I go back and look at this and I see I miss people. So if I have not spoken to you, know it was not on purpose. Hello to everyone. Everyone is here. Hello, hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? On a Wednesday, I'm feeling better. I was down. I took that toddy last night and I'm crunk and ready to go. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up for me. But we discussing Jill Scott. And it's oral act that she performed on the microphone, and people have an attitude about the church people, Come on. What's the deal? And some people in church be doing the most. Girl, let me tell you something. We all sin. There is no such thing as little and big sin. We all sin. And my thing is, okay, she did what she did on the mic. And I had 3 kids out of wedlock. I wasn't praying when I got them kids. I wasn't quoting scriptures when I got those kids. So I need folks to stop tripping. And yes, a sin is a sin. Leave the woman alone. And at the end of the day, what tickles me is this. Like Mel Med said, she getting them record sales up. Jill not gonna miss not $1 from folks talking about her. The more, let me tell you something. It's just like YouTube. When people hit the thumbs down button, it puts your video more in circulation. If y'all didn't know that, a real talk. When they give you a thumbs down, don't get offended. And getting your feelings or what this, that, and other. They put your video in rotation more. So guess what happens with negative publicity? All it's doing is doing what for her? Putting her out there even more. Gonna boost her up even more. And we all have sinned, right, Sarah, and fallen short of the glory of God. That's what Romans says. We all have. And we all continue to sin daily. It's just we try not to practice in it. But at the end of the day, I want folks to quit trying to judge other folks like they never did anything wrong. Come on now. We all have done wrong. Okay, she didn't do the actual act. the roommates. But what she did was, she pretended like the microphone was the man. So, no, it was no sin by my account, but by others' account it was. Because, some people think that, well, it's not some people think. The thought of a sinful act, you might as well do it. That's the word. If you think about a woman and having intimate, relations with her, you might as well go ahead and do it, because in the word, you've already sinned. My thing is, who are we to point out what people do as sins? Who are we? If I can talk about me. When I'm driving sometime, and let's say somebody do something in front of me or cut me off, in my head I say something ugly. I've sinned. Sometimes it come out my mouth. I've sinned. But if you doing things you have no business doing, how you gonna preach to me and just totally try to condemn me because I might have cussed because Billy Bob pulled out in his van in front of me? You see what I'm saying? Mr. Wise, I understand what you're saying, but she is not a public figure for little kids. That's why people need to get a hold of their kids. When I was growing up, and still to this day, I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all. I love music. I love all genres of music, Mr. Wise. But she is not a public figure for kids. Her first album had on there, if I'm not mistaken, because it was Jill Scott, she had the blue jean coat on, because I bought the album. Explicit lyrics. Explicit means explicit. Folks need to get a hold of their children. She a public figure for little kids, Mr. Wise. I'm not beating up on you. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, people need to get their children. You got kids sitting down playing Grand Theft Auto and they saying MFAB and this and the other. But you worry about Jill Scott on the microphone. Baby, bye. Some of these folks doing more than that. If you're a mother and you got kids and you got 4 and 5 men running out, you a figure for your kids. Wrong is wrong. And people need to stop making people. Because you are a celebrity does not mean you are a role model. It don't mean that. I don't know if some of y'all old enough to know anything about Too Short, but I'm a Too Short fan. Short Dog was the man. And straight filthy lyrics when I was growing up. Now, I don't listen to him anymore like I used to. But when I was growing up, Scarface, Dog Pound, Short Dog, Snoop first album, Doggy Style, baby, I bumped that in the 90s. What? But it had on there explicit lyrics. Them folks, they weren't trying to be no role model. They were rappers. They cussed. They talked about sex. They talked about dope. They talked about everything. You name it, they talked about it. So my thing is, that concert was for adults. If you letting your 13 to 14-year-old child go see a Jill Scott concert, come on. I understand, but because you're in the public does not mean you're a role model. It doesn't mean that. That's right. They didn't ask to be an idol. People put titles on you. For real. Hey, Frank, how you doing? To everyone that I have not spoken to in the chat, you can control what your kids do, Mr. Wise. If they under 18, now you can't control everything. But if my kids under 18, I already had this. Why I can't control what they do? If you have a child that's 12 years old and they sitting up watching a video, let's say a YouTube video with a lot of cussing on there. You sitting right there on the couch. I've witnessed this with some folks. And they going all this cussing on this YouTube video. You the parent. Who the parent? Who the child? If you under 18, let me tell you something. I'm going to be real. If you 50 under my roof, I tell you what to do if I'm the parent. Now, I ain't got nothing to do with what you listen to, but I have a set of rules you're going to abide by. But if you're a child, who's the parent? I mean, what parent sits up and will let their child listen to a Luke album? Two Live Crew. Y'all might, cause I'm old. I'm 40. I'm a little older than y'all, but I'm just saying. Two Live Crew was nasty they want to be. What parent would sit up and just play Two Live Crew in front of their children? Our president makes it okay to disrespect and degrade women daily. So let's not, child. That's not my president. I don't mean no harm. We ain't gonna talk about that. He, the man, whoever him. I don't even talk about him because he. Mm-mm. People do let their kids run them for real. Cause I'm saying, I watched with my kids. I was controlled. Now when I went to work, I had boys. I'm not stupid. I know they probably snuck and listened to stuff they had no business and watched stuff they had no business watching. But me sitting there on the couch and they gonna watch something nasty and freaky or cussing in front of me? Heck no. I'm the mama. You can guide them. You can control them. I don't know where you from, Mr. White. I controlled mine till they got grown. And when I say control, I mean you have access to what they have access to. Like I was watching one lady, she was saying she doesn't allow her daughter to be on social media. Her mother controls that. So she didn't buy her a phone. And when she does go on social media, she comes onto her YouTube channel with her while she's assisted. You see what I'm saying? So to me, she's governing, she's overlooking, she's looking out for a child to make sure she doesn't get involved in the wrong type of things. When they're adults, no, you have no control, but as children, I mean, you can't control what they're doing. Elizabeth, hey, you can control your kids if you're actually a parent. My thing is, if you're an actual parent, you can. Because I don't know. I'm for real. What's got? Did I see Brian? Hey, Brian Eyes on the budget. Hey, sis, how you doing? Anyone I haven't spoken to, how are you? How are you? We talk about this Jill Scott thing and about how she did a reenactment of doing a sexual favor with the microphone and how people making a big deal out of it. And I was just saying, church people are so judgmental. People are so judgmental. Jill Scott is an artist. There were no children in the audience. Get up off of her. Keep it 100. And I was just saying, when I got my kids, I had 3 kids out of wedlock. I wasn't sitting up praying and quoting scripture when I got them kids. My legs weren't closed when I got them kids. You know, we want to always point the fingers at other people. They wrong, they wrong. I've seen it. They wrong, they wrong. But we all do wrong. And Frank, you're right. Some parents are too soft. I be trying to figure out. Right, Brown Eye, she been nasty. But she nasty with a poetic flair. I salute her. That's her art. And some people are like, well, that's crazy. That's the woman's art form. Because I say once again, if you go listen to the song Crown Royal, she's not talking about Crown Royal to drink, y'all. She's been nasty. So my thing is, Elizabeth, there are a lot of people scared of children. And I had that about when I did the live last week about the teacher that beat the little boy. That, well, you know, he did beat the little boy. Might well say, what? Nothing I had or nothing that my offspring had is gonna run me over and beat on me. Nasty for some can, and extra fluffy that you married. And the Bible says the bed of marriage is undefiled. And I'm gonna say this again. Some of these people that on here talking about what Jill did, they need to go take some lessons. Maybe they me and a husband will stay home. I'm not average. Anyone that know me know I love the Lord. I'm all the way for Jesus Christ. I'm an advocate. He has been good to me. But I have to keep it real. We live in a real world. Stop acting like you're not human. I hate to hear people say, the Lord just keeping me. He been keeping me, this, that, and other. And if you are a human being, you have something called sexual desires and hormones. I don't care how holy, how many tongues, how much you jump around, how much you pray, how much you read. You got hormones. Now the Holy Spirit teaches you how to control that stuff. But even with the control of the Holy Spirit, at some point in time, it's a little itch come on you. Come on now. Quit acting like you don't have desires. And that's what's tripping me out about these church folks. Hey, Reds Random, how you doing, honey? How are you? That's tripping me out. Hello to anyone I have not spoken to, because it bothers me so bad when I go back and watch this and I see I didn't speak to people and they came in. So just know I'm not ignoring you, but it's hard to catch everything, every little person. So forgive me. Hello to everyone. Much love to everyone in here. If you have not, press the thumbs up for me. It's 17 in the chat. I got 14 thumbs. I need 17 doorbells rung. So just hit the thumbs up for me, please. But for real. The Fluffy said, when I get that feeling, sexual healing. I'm just saying, people need to quit. Cut it. Cut it. She did it. It's over with. What? Now I can understand she had a child up there on the stage and this. I mean, let me break this down. Let me get real comfortable right now. Cause it's snowing where I'm at here in Arkansas. It's 3rd degree. Let me get real comfortable. Now, what I'm about to say going to offend some people, but I'm sorry if I do. But this is Tashi Lane, Not Average channel. And I tell y'all, I'm real and raw. People can be mad at Jill Scott for acting out on a microphone a sexual act. But we can't do nothing about Catholic priests that's raping little boys. The country screwed up, y'all. And y'all ain't never saw the crunk side of me, but I got a crunk side. Come on. We want to talk about Jill Scott and do memes on Jill Scott, and she's an idol, and she's an advocate, this and other. But come on. You got priests sitting up, sleeping and molesting little boys, and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. We got a man in the White House. Cause he's not my president. Y'all can feel however you want to. You can say I'm un-American. I'm not un-American, but I'm for what's right, and I'm right is right, and right don't wrong nobody. My mama told me down here in the country. You got a man in the White House that notably stated he grabbed women's vaginas. But we ain't got no problem with that. But we got a problem with the black woman doing a sexual act. Just acting like she doing the act. The country screwed up. Now, when you go handle the man in the White House for grabbing vaginas, when you go get them Catholic priests for messing around with them little boys, then you come talk to me. But until then, I don't want to hear nothing about Jill Scott. She acted like she was giving an oral favor. It wasn't done. These people are doing this stuff, and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Nothing. It's messed up. Hey, Night Random, how are you, baby? And y'all forgive me, but I don't got my feelings. This the other side of me. I'm sweet and I'm all about fun. But when it come down to standing for what's on what I believe on, baby, I go to war. And right now I'm at war without a gun. But this mouth is the gun right now. People pick the wrong battles. You worried about a little lick and a little reenactment, but you ain't worried about people getting children get molested upon the whole Catholic religion. You ain't worried about a man that's sitting in the White House that's supposed to be a part, the representative for the free world, talking about he grabbing the JJs and calling people unhuman and everything else. Worried about the wrong things. The wrong things. And that crap need to be cut. We need to focus on stuff that really need to matter. We got a whole fool running the country. Yeah, I said it. And some people say, well, it's just because he white and you black. No, it's not. I didn't agree with everything Obama did. I love him, but I didn't agree with everything he did. But the truth for the truth. Hey, view, I can't even talk. Hey, viewers of you, how you doing? I'm acting like you today since I'm telling it like it is. Truth is truth, and fact is fact. A whole fool sitting in the White House, Catholic priests molesting little boys. Nobody say nothing about that, but everybody want to jump on Jill Scott. Now I want you to notice something. The Catholic priests are what color? I'll wait. The man in the White House, what color? I'll wait again. Jill Scott, what? Let the church say, man, can I get an offering? I'll give y'all my cash app. Send 50 cents, a quarter, a penny, a dime. I need offering. And that's just real talk. People need to keep it real. Quit trying to downgrade and shoot other people down for wrong when you don't even start at the head. We got a problem starting at the head. We ain't trying to get him out of there. But you want to constantly boast and talk about, Jill Scott wrong. Well, church folks, why don't y'all get y'all little white hats on, what y'all do, and go do something about that. Go up to the diocese, whatever it is. Why? For real. And we just are not working, for real. And I said this because I was going to upload, and then the upload wouldn't go right, and it kept skipping out on certain stuff. This is my thing. And I'm going to say this. See this? We always trying to put each other down instead of uplift and upgrade. If we would work together in the YouTube community, we wouldn't need these channels to do this auction thing that they do for us. It's enough for us to support each other. But instead of supporting each other, we want to act the fool. We don't know how to disagree intelligently. You can agree to disagree, but be intelligent about the disagreement. You don't have to be foolish and start a war. Come on. We're not all supposed to agree. We all got different personalities, different stories, different testimonies, and different backgrounds. And that's real talk. But we pull each other down. But see, them, other nationalities, and I got to keep it real. They gonna help each other. They'll talk about each other like a dog. But if they open up a business, guess what? They're gonna support each other. Us, we open up a business. Well, back in 1985, I ain't going to the heifer business because 1985, her great grandma slept my grand. You ain't know your great grandma. And how about you want to support somebody for something they did back in 1985 that had nothing to do with you? We so eager to pull each other down instead of just saying, okay, I'm on the 3rd level. Give me your hand. Let me help you climb up, Elizabeth. Okay, now I'm on the 5th level. Elizabeth, you put your hand out. Help Night Random climb up. Night, you on the 6th level. Okay, well, I'm still on the 5. Here go your hand. Here go my hand, Tasha. Let me help you. So we don't do that. Here we go, putting each other down. And it's enough for us to build each other up. And people do want to be treated like an adult and act like a kid. And it's just not going to work. Then they get in their feelings and they come to YouTube. The person that's always victimized, now we're going to play the victim. I have seen some stuff in just my little time starting this. I don't know why they were talking about me. Who cares? This social media. The social media. You're going to be talked about. I had a man say something about why you got double chins one time. How many chins do you have? My response to him was, why don't you come count them? Just saying. It is what it is. It is. I'm trying to go back and read some of these comments. I know I missed some. And right, view team support channels. It's enough for us to support each other. And you go look at these folks that got these special teams and communities. It shouldn't be. It's enough for us to support and love on each other. If we just lend out a hand instead of trying to degrade and knock somebody down. For real. But now we want to be negative. But I don't like, you don't even know these folks. No more than what we allow you to see. But you get on YouTube, you want to degrade. You want to start. And that's what some people channels based on. Just full of drama. That's how they get their likes. Full of drama. I don't do drama. I don't do drama in real life. I refuse to do it in social media. I will not. And you're right, the roommates. We are not going to show any support to each other. It's sad. And anybody can walk through. For real. And they will talk extra. They talked about Jesus. Who are we? You think they're going to talk about you? And if your skin's so sensitive like that, you don't need a YouTube channel. Because they're going to come after you eventually. They're going to come after you eventually. And Rita, that drama crap is for the bird. I don't have time. Hey, Glam. Hey, Simple Glam, how are you? Hello to everyone. If I have not spoken to you, please know that I love you. I'm not overlooking you. But if you ever do a live, you know you do good if you keep up with everybody. So I'm doing. But I don't have time. And that's right. You got to see different faces on YouTube videos. You got to. And my whole thing is we can lift each other up. But we don't. We want to tear each other apart and tear each other down. And it's enough out here for everyone to eat. It is. And then when God bless some of us to get to the top level, instead of us trying to help the ones down at the bottom, we go on up. We have our uploads by bragging about what we got and what you don't have. Yeah, I said it. It's like crawfish. I got a video. Go look at it. You'll see the crawfish on there. Crabs in a bucket. Crabs in a bucket. Put another one down. Scurrying. You see one crab going up, here you go, putting it down because you don't want to get out. Crabs in a bucket. And it shouldn't be that way. And my whole thing is this. Every year, because the New Year is heavily approaching us. Every year people saying, I get so sick of hearing this. And I said it last year on a post on Facebook. This is my year. The Lord told me this is my year. Let me tell you something. I know the Lord deals with everybody. He deals with me. But if your mind frame negative, if everything come out of your mouth negative, if your heart negative and evil and manipulative, it ain't gonna never be your year. See, it's not the years that bring elevation and change. It's the mindset, the heart, and what you're speaking out of your mouth. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you negative and nasty and you've been negative and nasty since 1999, that's why your years ain't no better. You might well stop talking about the Lord say this is my year. The Lord ain't told you it's your year, and you going around pulling everybody else down, lying, being judgmental, starting mess, being manipulative, full of drama, cheating, stealing, can't help nobody. You got $5, somebody hungry, ask you for $2, I can't help you. And you talking about this your year. The devil is a lie, it's not your year. Sit down somewhere with that mess. I'm tired of fake folks. I don't do fake and I don't do drama. We always want to proclaim about the Lord say. Some of y'all need to stop lying on the Lord. The Lord ain't said nothing. You know why he didn't say nothing? Because you don't even take the time to talk to him for him to say nothing. And if you can't treat people right down here, if you can't treat people right down here on earth, how you think you're going to make it into the kingdom of heaven? You don't know how to treat people down here on earth. You don't. And Marilyn, hello. I'm tired of fake people, baby. And I don't. And Elizabeth, you're right. Some of them, not all, but some of the bigger YouTubers look at us like they don't know how it is. You start at zero, and that's cool. But that's why I don't support. I have a few YouTubers, big YouTubers I support. One of them I don't support it from because I'm sick of her. I don't want to hear all that me out. I don't talk about that before. I don't want to hear that. And what people have to understand is God give it and God take it away. That's the word. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Life will, baby, you can blink your eyes. You can be well off right now. And in 5 seconds, everything you got can come along. A bomb can hit, a fire can hit, anything. And everything you got wiped out. Don't get so high up on your horse, you forget where God brought you from. That's why I went back to that food pantry. I had to go to food pantries and eat sometime when my kids were little. And I had a little job making $6 an hour. And couldn't pay my bills. That's why I don't mind going back to donate during the holiday seasons and give. Because I've been that chick that had to go get them services. See, people don't want to be real. They want to get on here and talk about how they all, anointed and blessed now. No, I went through the struggle. I went through the fire. I went through the hell. And I thank God for bringing me out. But you can't forget where he brought you from. And my thing is, if you see somebody struggling and trying to come up, instead of trying to bash them and boast about what you got, help them out. It don't cost nothing to be nice and help. Nothing. And a view is a view. That's right. You keeping it 100. Donate. Donate. See, Rita, this is real. When a person loses argument, then they bring God. Honey, let me tell you something. People quick to do that, Rita. And not only a situation where they lose an argument, but when they don't have nothing to say. For real. When they don't have the right answer, they quickly say, but the Lord. No. Stop it. Stop it. Just be real. Hey, Tosh Time. How are you, lovely? How are you? Thanks so much for stopping in. Girl, you are welcome. I'm glad that I was able to do that. I'm glad I followed suit after you. Because like I said, I'm not a fan of chicken nuggets like that. I wasn't going to eat all those nuggets. And that just hit me. Donate. You've had to come here. Come back and give. Because I don't care how small your town is. How small. There are people that need help. And it all started off, like I said, with this Jill Scott thing, about her acting like she was doing the act of, the sexual act on the microphone and people making a big deal out of it. But they're not addressing, the clown in the White House. And I did call him a clown. They're not addressing these Catholic priests sleeping with little boys. That's not being addressed. But they want to address somebody acting like they performing a sexual act on the microphone. Cut it. I don't want to hear it. Until you do something about that clown, until you do something about them Catholic priests, don't come talking to me about nobody doing nothing sexual. Real talk. Nothing. Nothing. I don't want to hear it. And Rita, I've dealt with that. I deal with it and I go to school with a room full of preachers. Because I do have an evangelical calling, for real. I do. And they look at me, some of them sideways, because, I had them, when I got ready to speak, I'm going to give you a prime example. I had someone come to me and they said to me, well, I know you're not going to wear that nose ring and preach or speak or get a message. I said, why I'm not? The Lord ain't told me to take nothing out. The Lord ain't told me to walk around looking plain face with black hair and no nose ring. What does that have to do with my salvation? God looking at the heart. He looking at the heart. He looking at how you treat others. The Bible says they will know you are Christians by the love that you share. By the love. Not by the way you look, how plain you look. Not by how many scriptures you quoting. Not by how ugly you can look and plain with these skirts down to the floor and these things buttoned up around your neck. By the love you show. Right? And then I have a person close to me. Very, very religious. Very, very religious. And my thing is I have to remind her sometime. Do you forget? And one day, I was at her house and she had just come from church. And she come in and everything was wrong, just fussing. And I asked her, why do you go to church? Because same as if to me, you go to church and you come back raising more hell than what you did before you went. So if you're going to come back and raise hell and start disintegration within the household, don't even go. Don't go. Then you judging everybody else and telling everybody they should have what they need to do. Love. The Christian mark. The Christian mark. And Marilyn, that's a blessing. Your dad or brothers or uncles never touched you growing up. But everyone don't have that same story. And my whole thing is, and if I get this across, I've done my deed. We got to understand everyone has a different story. What's up, Lockhead? How you doing? Hello to everyone if I haven't spoken to you. Everyone has a different story. Everyone has a different story. We all were not blessed not to have had events happen to us. We all have different stories and different backgrounds. And that's what makes us who we are. Love you, Lockheed. Thank you for stopping in, sis. Go get your coins, girl. Go get your coins. For real. We all got a different story. And because you've never been where someone else is, does not give us the right to point fingers and say, she shouldn't do this. Why she act like that? She do. If you don't know, some people have been molested. Some people have been violated by stepdads and dads and brothers and sisters and cousins. Some people have. And we have to take that into account. Just because it's never happened to me, I've never been strung out on drugs. But that don't give me, well, all crackheads and nothing. I got a crackhead brother. I don't know where he is right now. He's somewhere in Houston, Texas. Haven't talked to him in years. But he my brother. And everybody got somebody in the family messed up. Ain't nobody on here gonna tell me nobody in your family not addicted to something. So who am I? I'm gonna go around and turn my nose up just because I never been on crack. I never been addicted to drugs. I'm gonna go around, well, that's a crackhead. I don't have time for that. Baby, life can happen, blink it out. We all be on crack. Life will hit you so hard you'll want something. For real. And if you, I can understand that. But you give, and it don't have to be by other people's measures, but you giving. That's it, you giving. It's all about just giving. And Rita, I just said that, girl. That's why I tell people, I think you my junior baby sis. We all got a crackhead in the family somewhere. Shoot. But so quick to turn our noses up at somebody. Well, they smoke that crack. Well, baby, somebody smoking crack in your family too, if you think about it. For real. If somebody we all have different stories. We all do. I don't look at me. I look rough, but look at me. I don't look like I've been through 2 heart attacks, buried a child, got a child in prison, had to eat out of food pantries, didn't know if I was going to have gas. I've been the chick with $50 in my pocket, and I've been a chick that had to dig through purses in order to dig up 25 cents. I've been that chick. I've been the chick that was molested by the family member. I've been that chick that was molested by the friend of the family. I've been her. But I don't look like it. See, we so quick on the outer appearance. And that's what people, we're good about disguise. And, we look good. The hair all twirled up, the makeup on fleek. But I done been through some things. I done been through some hardships and some hell. And that's why I can't forget what God brought me through. And I can't sit down on my tail judging people about where they at in their struggles. And real is real. What I said about the Catholic priest and the dumb in the White House, that's not judgment. That is fact. And if you don't like real, I think I say that in my intro. Come on in, y'all. This is where you're going to get real at. I don't know how to sugarcoat stuff. I'm sorry. I don't. And I'm going to say this once again. It has nothing to do with Trump being white. I have a bundle of white friends. I don't see race. I see actions. I don't care if you purple with green hair and blue lips. You treat me good, I'm going to treat you good. You act a fool, I'm going to pray and ask God to help me to act better. But sometimes I don't always, advance in that love. And sometimes I go left with you. Just being honest. And we all do. For real. I've been that person. So people want to make a lot. And I'm going to say once again, I didn't agree with everything what Obama did. I didn't agree with everything that he did. But right is right. You want to make a big instance out of a performer doing something, but you ain't pulling this trash out the White House. You're not going to go get these Catholic priests that are supposed to be governors over people's souls that's molesting children. And that's right, Reg. Judge, lest ye be judged. And I'm going to say something, because we had this bad. Don't judge me. If I see you pissy drunk and I say you was pissy drunk, I ain't judging you. Fact is fact. And people quick to holler that. They judging me. They saying that I'm an alcoholic. They saying that I'm if you drunk every day and falling down, you is an alcoholic. We ain't judging you. Fact is fact. And I'm not judging the priest. I'm not judging the man in the White House. Those are facts. They have committed illegal acts toward people and nothing has been done about it. It's been on the news and swept up on the rug. But now they want to drag Jill Scott all around the media, all around the world. The devil is a lie. We're worried about the wrong things. The wrong things. Why don't anyone take, why we not dealing with that? Why we not trying to take care of that? Why is that not being addressed? And like someone said earlier, she's a public role model. No, she's not a role model. I'm not a role model. I got a YouTube channel. I try to live in a way that is pleasing unto God. And sometimes I fall at that. But I'm never going to be a role model because I go off and I beat little kids up in a minute. I tell children, I beat you up. And like Frank said, if he's still in here, some parents are so soft these days. The child is the parent and the parent is the child. I didn't grow up in that era. I don't know. I don't understand that. I can't fathom that kind of stupidity. The child telling you what they're going to do and not do. You can't control your child. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. See, let me have a transparent moment. And it is crazy night. It is. And everyone does have a story, Cheryl. They do. And people do stuff they shouldn't be doing, Rita. And saying someone judge them. And that's the truth. Real talk. And stay, I don't understand. Afternoon to you, baby. How you doing? Hello to everyone that I haven't spoken to. But let me say this. And I'm going to see, my thing is, in order to be real, you have to be real about yourself. Hello, Judy. How are you doing? Hello to everyone. If I haven't spoken to you, please know that I love you. Thank you for being here. Hit the thumbs up. Just know I'm not ignoring you. If I have not spoken to you, hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me rewind for you. People say you can't control your children. Yes, you can. Now, I gave the example earlier, if you were here, about you sit up and you let your kids play video games. What is it? Lord have mercy, I went blank. Grand Theft Auto. Now, my boys, I sit up and I let mine play the Grand Theft Auto. And Grand Theft Auto, all right, View, you have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you for all the love. I sincerely do. I let my boys play Grand Theft Auto. And Grand Theft Auto was full of cussing. I mean, they cuss like sailors and skunks. And I sit up on the couch, let them play Grand Theft Auto. Now, this is why I'm going to be real. You know why I let them play Grand Theft Auto? I couldn't get mad at Grand Theft Auto. I cuss worse than the video game did at the time. I'm real. See, most people wouldn't admit that. I wasn't tripping about them playing Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto couldn't cuss no worse than what I did. Because at that stage in my life, I wasn't where I'm at now. And I had a mouth like a sailor. I would cuss you out with a whole paragraph and never one time use a conjunction. Rita, I'm funny, but I'm real. And most people won't be real. They'll sit and like, I ain't never, baby, I used to cuss with no conjunction. I do a whole paragraph of cussing. So them watching, so my thing is this. If they hearing it in the home worse than what the video game get, what you tripping for? What you tripping for? See, I have to be transparent. If I'm not real about me, y'all don't need to watch me. That means I'm fake. If I can't tell you the truth about me. For real. So I did play Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto was cussing, and I was cussing too. Cussing worse than Grand Theft Auto was, I promise you. But at the end of the day, some things, there is no way I was going to sit on my couch and let my children watch pornographic material. There's no way, not even now. And my children know not to cuss in front of me. And they're grown. The 19-year-old, I've said it before, I say quick. If he called me and he with his crew, y'all got chill. My mom on the phone. Rita, we all got something to work on. And note that I still have my slip-ups. See, because I love the Lord don't mean I'm perfect. I still have my slip-ups. Catch me on one of them days that I'm tired and frustrated and things have the best of me. I'm not telling you I just strike out and go into prayer. I'm human. I'm made of flesh. Flesh has to be killed daily. That's the word. I still slip. It's just not like it used to be. I used to literally cuss. You couldn't have talked to me. I couldn't have done this live because it would have been filled with MFGD all the way from front to end. And most people won't keep it real. And Rita, that's a process. Because see, the thing about it is, I started cussing when I was in 6th grade. I developed. In 6th grade, being around the crew, they cuss. I'm like, that's cool. Well, let me say it too. Let me cuss. Because my mother might have said a few cuss words, but she wasn't a heavy cusser. But I was a put them down from the sailboat, Army Marines with Flatfoot cuss you all the way around the world out, baby. I cussed out folks so hard, they would be sweating when I got through. And it's all about being a work in progress. Nobody changes overnight. But at least you admit your faults. Hey, Elaine Smart, how are you? That's right, Shirley. Phone, laptops, whatever, but you put restrictions on them when they're kids. You just don't give a child a phone and an 8-year-old a phone or a laptop and you have no control over it. Come on now. Come on. Who the parent? Who the parent? Who's the parent? For real, who's the parent? Common sense. And sometimes it do just come out. Elizabeth, it does. And you say you had to read their rights yesterday, Rita. Hey, look, I've learned to that's why now I might go on Facebook like I did today, 10 minutes. Because Facebook does something to my nerve. For real. I can't. I can't. Get on my nerve. And parents do give their kids too much access because they're too busy trying to be their friends instead of parents. But my whole thing is pick your battles wisely. Until you start at the head and deal with those issues, don't come for the other people. For real. I still have my Facebook page, but I go on there because I have a speaker page on my Facebook page, on my Facebook account. And I also have a group called Praying Parents of Incarcerated Children that I started. That was my first baby I started because I wanted to reach out to other mothers. Instead of the mothers in my town helping me that had children incarcerated, I was dogged and talked about. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to give back. I wanted to be there for mothers that had children that were incarcerated and let them know this is the process. This is what you're going to feel. This is what you do when you have to go visit. You're going to feel these things. You're going to hear these things. So they wouldn't be just like in shock. So I have Facebook for those purposes, for you can say ministerial purposes, because I want to be able to help those parents. And don't have many members in there, but the members that I have in there have been benefited from that group, and I thank God for that. Because the people that should have been trying to help me, they were too busy bashing me. So where I got bashed at, I said, you know what? I got pain. Let me make a group to help somebody else. So these people won't be in shock like I was. For real. She said, black people need to be locked up. We are monkeys. You know what? Some people just ignorant. Some people are. And I can't, and I've learned this. Ignorance is ignorance. It is. And Rita, for real. Comments like that don't faze me. It don't. I had to learn that. See, when I was younger, I would baby, oh Lord, I would go off to the left in a minute. Now, I don't have time for that. I remember when I worked somewhere one time, a woman told me, she called me out my name. She used the N word. And she was just calmly saying it. Little white lady. When she got through, I said, you done? Yeah, I'm done. I said, well, you want to. Because your mama went with my daddy. She bucked eye. I said, that make you half for what you call me. I did that. Yeah, I did. Because, ignorance is going to prevail. Always. A couple weeks ago, I held the door open for a white gentleman. And before he walked through the door that a black woman held open for him, he went to the other door. And I just laughed at him. I smiled and laughed. I said, bless your heart. All that hate. You missing out on so many blessings. And you do when you hate like that. Girl, that's a whole nother live, Elizabeth, I have to do. A whole nother live. My thing I wish is that we, as a group, hey, Lisa, how are you, darling? Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. I wish that we as a group of people would help build each other up and stop trying to destroy each other. It's mostly us that I see talking about Jill Scott. But we're not talking about what the head does when it comes down to dealing with women. We're not talking about the priests. But we want to destroy our own for the act, not the actual, did it, but acting like they did it. And that's right. Stay out the same way. I love everybody. I can ride with anybody. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what color you are. But until you show me, when you show me your character, that's it. When you show me your character, you don't have to do nothing else. For real. Liz, I don't know how to type in my email, but listen, this is my email. It is sugar, SUGARLUMPS 35 at Gmail. Sugarlumps 35 at Gmail. It's not about people color. I don't see color. I have a variety of color of friends. I love everyone. I can relate to everyone. But when you show me who you are, thank you, Stay. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you. Deuces. Your actions are what determine how I feel about you, not your color. Not your color. Because when we die, it ain't going to be no black heaven, no white heaven, no Mexican heaven, no Chinese heaven. We're going to have to interact together. All of us. And I can't say I love one and hate the other. Love is universal. Love is love. Got to love everybody. I can't say I'm going to donate to black folks and not donate to a white person in need. I can't do that. If a need needs to be met, I don't care what color you are and I can meet the need, I got to meet it. So Yahoo's going out of business. No more Yahoo emails. And that's what my speaker is based on. What's true for Yahoo.com. Hey, Time Reveals. Hey, baby. You make them, girl, you make them coins now. But thank you for stopping in and listening. I appreciate you. But for real, we got to do better. We need to stop and think and support each other. Just because we haven't walked in their shoes doesn't mean we never will. That's right. Colorblind. Just because you haven't been where someone's at, where someone is, doesn't mean you might not end up there. You may never have been homeless. Don't mean you might not end up there. Life happens. It happens. In the blink of an eye. The things I experienced, I never dreamed in a million years I would go through. Never dreamed. But I did. And God's grace was sufficient. I survived. So because you've never been in a situation, doesn't give you the right to knock on somebody else. For real. It doesn't. Above all things, get wisdom. Wisdom is the key understanding. And you can't have wisdom if you don't know who God is. God is wisdom. Wisdom and God go hand in hand. And the key thing about God is LOVE. 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 It's all about love. Hello, Instant Replay. How are you, honey? Hello, what's up? What's up? How are you? It's all about love. I try to, and I'm not saying I do it every day perfectly, but I try to treat folks the way I want to be treated. And then there are some people you got to understand, I don't care what you do. They always going to have something wrong. They're never going to be happy. I am having a blessed day. I feel a lot better. I was on the weather yesterday and the day before, but thank God, after that homemade remedy hot toddy last night, it knocked me under, I feel a whole lot better today. And for that, I am grateful. But so for real, I started this by Jill Scott, but it went to all different levels and different places, but I kept it real. So now let me address the other half of my life, because I think I put shout outs. If I didn't, I was intending to put shout outs. And I want to address these people. And y'all, if y'all see them, let them know. Thanks, Time Reveals. I'm glad I feel better too. But baby, it's hard when you under the weather with that cold and you got stomach problems going on. That ain't no fun. Honey, that's my job, Marilyn. Thank you for listening. That's my job. That's my channel. Telling my story. Pulling other people in, let them know they can survive. That's what it's all about. So just helping. If I can help somebody. If I really can. I want to give credit. I said yesterday about giving credit where credit is due. So these people I want y'all to check out. And like I said, please, if that you can't, I'm going to try to Sugar Bay and Cali Bay. I love them, y'all. I love them because they shout out, they drop links, they try to support and show love to everyone's channel. Real recognizes real all day long. Sugar Bay and Cali Bay, I salute you for what you do. And that goes back to what I said about being on the ladder. If we will help take care of each other, you know, if we're on the third step, let's help our brother and sister get to the third step. If we get to the sixth step, let me reach my hand down and help you get up there. And then help you get up there and help you get there. Instead of pushing everyone down. But Sugar and Cali Bay, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all for what you do. The links and dropping them and the way that you do, y'all are awesome indeed. And I salute you and I'm giving you honor on today if no one else has. Not for anything that I want or desire, but simply because it was laid on my heart to do so. When you see good deeds done, you should acknowledge that. People are so quick to acknowledge wrong, but they don't never want to acknowledge right and say, hey, you know, they're good people. They're doing the work they don't have to do. And someone that I want y'all to check out, and I would do the same for any of y'all, but they just got started and they kind of having a little bit of a rough time right now, is Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop Remix. Go check her channel out, Sister Crystal, and tell her Tashi Lane sent you. Tashi Lane Not Average sent you. Because she's having a little bit of a rough time. And I'm going to say once again, y'all, it's enough of us in this community on YouTube to take care of each other, support, uplift, do whatever we need to do if we would just do it. And quit trying to be worried about who video got the better quality, who video popping more, who video crunk. Everyone is different. And it's right. It's beauty instant for everyone to succeed. It is. Everyone is different. Every one of y'all's channels are different. Check out each other. But I wish you just go check her out, please. Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop and Remix. She is real. And I can give an example. Everyone's channel different. Everyone is different. And I sub to all of y'all for different reasons. Like Time Reveals, her channel, I always tell her, she crunk. As soon as I press that button and I hear that intro, just me. I don't know what she finna say, what she finna do. But that's her crunkness. Night Random, he gonna always bring his theme music in. And I love that song. But we all are different. That's our personalities. That's what makes us us. And instead of trying to push each other down, salute each other for the differences about us. If we all were the same, what would be the sense of having a YouTube channel? If we all were alike, we all different. Let's love on each other and uplift and support each other. That's what it's all about. Hi, Harry. How are you, love? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Let's just all take care of each other, y'all. It's not that hard to do. For real. It's enough drama going on. Some people, that's what they do. They say they're not dramatic. They say they're not messy, but their channel is filled of drama. You know why? Because they are drama. If I have to start a channel by dishing tea and bad mouthing and bashing people, I can't. I can't do that. That's not who I am. For real. Some people, this is who they are. They are drama. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. That's what they do. And they always playing the victim. But they the one victimizing people. And if the script was flipped on them, I wonder, could they take the abuse that they put out on others? Could they take that lashing they put out on others? Could they really? If the script was flipped, could they take it? Right question to ask. So, most of the snow has melted out there, I see. But I am still on a freeze warning here in Arkansas until 11 o'clock tonight. And most of the time, one thing I can say, if they say it's going to freeze, it does. So I'm about to get off of here in a minute and go try to look presentable. Throw on some joggers and a sweatshirt. Yep, it's snowing here down in Arkansas. Never seen this happen in November. But it did. It snowed last night. I woke up to the snow, but now it's all melted. But like I said, we're on a freeze warning. And most of the time, if we get a freeze warning down in this part, it sticks true for real. So I'm going to go to the grocery store that way I can have putting their technical gadgets up in here to play with, and food to eat. Because that's not a good combination. Being in the house frozen in and you can't eat nothing. I'm just saying. So I'm going grocery shopping to get me some snacks. For real. But y'all just think about what I said. And I know I came off a little passionate and strong, but that's my personality. I told y'all once before, I wish I could be just quiet and but that's not who I am. I am who I am. And I can't apologize for who God made me. I am Tasha Lane, not average. That's who I am. And I cannot, that's who I am. That's who I am. That's my ministry. For me not to be average. That's who I am. I make no apologies for that. And everything that I said was true. Whether it was, if it hit a nerve, I'm sorry. It made you feel some type of way, I'm sorry. But it's the truth. I still got some of that crown. And now don't worry. That crown knocked me out last night when I made the toddy. But I tell you one thing, it worked, seriously. Because I had so much mucus and stuff, it got all that stuff out. And I feel so much better today. I promise I do. Because yesterday was rough on me. But seriously, Sugar Bay and Cali, I love y'all. Thank you for what you do. And go check out Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop and Remix. Go check that channel out for me, please, y'all. And let her know. Hey, Donna. How you doing? Girl, I must have to start calling you, letting you know when I'm coming. You all coming at the end, sis. Hey, Sister D. Sister D's in the house. Wash your mouth. What's up? How y'all doing, ladies? Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yes. But real talk. We got to do better. Stop trying to down each other, you know? And the sad part about it is, it's not other races. It's us against us. Other races take care of each other. I'm going to say it again. We pull each other down. We do. They might not like each other. And I'm not being funny. I'm keeping them 100. They might not like each other, but they go support each other. You know, they're going to their stores and buy. They're going to their restaurants and buy. They can dislike each other all day long, but they have respect for their business sense. And we need to be more like that. We need to be more like that. Right? We put each other down instead of putting each other up and putting them through. We make it through and then we forget where we come from. We get high up on the ladder and then we forget what, they're just a little YouTuber. You started from the bottom. Before you walked, you crawled. And did any of y'all come out walking? If you did, please email me. Every one of us. Before you start walking, you crawled. And all I'm saying is somebody had to teach you how to walk. And we all should remember that in life. At every aspect, whatever we do, whatever profession. Before you walk, you crawl. Don't forget you once crawled. Don't kick a person because you see them crawling. Remember, one time you would have once crawling. And somebody had to take you by the hand and say, come here. 2 more steps. Come here. Come get this. Don't forget where you come from. So y'all check that channel out. Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop and Remix. And once again, like I say, y'all tell Sugar Bay and Cali Bay that I saluted them. And I'm going to try to put this up. Hope it reaches them. Salute to them. Because they do. They try to reach out to everyone and show everyone love. And what if we all did that? What if we all did? Do you know how we could build as a community for real? Instead of having to rely on other people to build us. If we all just took care of each other. Back in the day, my friend, we were talking yesterday, and she was saying, I don't see how folks back in the day had 10, 12 kids. Yes, I do. They weren't worried about buying Jordans and Nikes and Polo. She said, well, they only had one chicken bar. That's a lie. I said, mama and them had 10. And my grandma, my big mama said they never missed. Because she told me, baby, I go out there and wring 4 of them chicken necks. And me and Percy had a garden. And we ate all the greens and tomatoes and whatever we wanted. They took care of each other. Because, see, back then, if one person killed a hog, they all gave to the community. And everyone ate. Then when the next person killed a hog, everyone ate. They took care of each other. That's how they survived back then with all those children. Instead of bashing each other and talking about, well, over there, Liz ain't got nothing to eat. But y'all come on, eat. Me and my family, we good over here. We eating chicken. It ain't none of my responsibility if they ain't got none. People don't want to act right. You right, Rita. But I'm gonna do what I got to do. You went to a segregated school, Shirley. I believe, yeah. Arkansas, let me tell you, Arkansas rough now. Don't get it twisted. And the worst thing about it, the further north you go up in Arkansas, they still have a Klan sign, and say don't get caught here at night. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Frank G. I'm so glad you shared my live. Thank you. So that way they will know I appreciate you. Thank you for taking care of me. So that's love, taking care of me. I appreciate that. Exactly, compassion. The time when it took a village to raise a child, for real. And it takes a village to raise a child, but nowadays folks don't want you to tell their children nothing. But if your children do something to me, I'm gonna do something to them and tell them to and tell you to, and then be ready to fight you. And then I'll give you some prayer and a scripture. I'm not average. I'm just saying. Okay. Donna just hit me up and let me know. I'll be on the lookout for it. Girl, you always getting in trouble. You like Akon, locked up, they won't let you out. I'm gonna keep some YouTube bail money for you, sis. But people don't like real and they getting their feelings. Just gonna be 100 about it. They do their dirt, and then when folks call them out on their dirt, they get mad. But that's a whole nother life, for real. But thank y'all to share it on Instagram for me. That because I wanted to make sure. Kind of got froze right there, but I want to make sure they got that message. And like I said, please go check out Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop. I know that Tashi Lane sent you. I'm having some troubles with this phone, honey. It's trying to tell me to get my butt off here so I can go to the grocery store before I get frozen in my house with no groceries. Yeah, I'm gonna be like Akon. So I love y'all. I'm about to go. Thank you for joining my live. For those of you that didn't catch it all, hit the replay. Hit the replay. And know that I love all of you and know that it doesn't cost a thing to take care of each other and lift each other up. Real talk. And don't ever forget where you come from. And always remember, everyone has a story. Just because it's not your story yet, doesn't mean that it could not be. Never look down. Never look down. Never look down. So I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Never look down. So I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all pray that we don't get frozen in. And I'm about to head to the grocery store. Live keep stopping. So you're telling me to get my tail out for here. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed Wednesday. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.